Today, we are going to solve our rocket crisis. You see, look at all the rockets. That's because we are going to rocket to the moon and get our gunpowder farm up and running. Whee! There we go. I'm at the moon. Oh boy. Hello everyone and welcome to another truly terrible experience. Come on in, have a seat in my house here. That's right, don't be shy, come have a seat. Whoa, okay. Maybe you're a little close. You can, personal space and all that. That's better. Yeah, so I just wanted to have a quick chat with you guys. Oh, I broke a thing. I need to talk to you really quickly about this YouTube algorithm game we all are forced to play. I'm doing it for fun. I enjoy Minecraft. I enjoy editing. Posting it's fun. I love seeing that you guys are enjoying and watching my shows. However, this little statistic, yes, that one, surprised me. I don't look at the stats too often with my channel, and I don't really care about views, but what matters to me is the hours watched, the actual time eyeballs have spent consuming my shows. And it says that 95% of you who have watched the hours and hours of my shows have not subscribed. And I wonder, if you guys did subscribe, how much bigger this channel would be. I don't want to be that channel that begs for subs and likes, but you guys have no idea how important a sub or a like or a comment to a video has, especially for a little channel like mine. It really widens the audience. It really gets more people to enjoy these shows. Every single one of those likes, comments, and subscribes boosts my videos to thousands and thousands of more eyeballs so that other people might get a chance to enjoy the content I'm creating. And for me, that's very satisfying. I guess I'm going to have to be that guy that once in a while I just say, hey, like and subscribe if you get this far into the show. That would be really helpful. Because I think with your support, this channel has an opportunity to rocket up in numbers. So I appreciate that you take the time to watch, and I even more appreciate those who comment, like, and subscribe. Now, speaking of rockets, this show is pretty much all about rockets. So let's get on to the content. First up, we need to deal with these guys, which... Yep, they're still here. Okay, good. You guys didn't get attacked or assaulted by any zombies. Thank goodness. Everything is well lit up. Right. We need a boat. And we need a lead. I don't have a lead. So we have an abundance of zombie flesh from all the XP we've been grinding out at the zombie farm. And we need to give it away to a couple of clerics. These two guys. So we're going to... Land ahoy! These two guys are going to go down into the depths, and we're going to give them a couple of booths so we can trade with them and get all the great goodies that clerics have to offer. And, you know, we're working with villagers, so this should be an adventure in itself. Okay, so we've got them fenced in. We need to get them down here, but I don't think they fall through water, do you? You guys always try to swim, so am I able to actually... Oh, boy. I brought buckets along just in case, but I don't know if I can get rid of this. Nope. All right, I think we have got it. They should just fall straight down there, assuming I can herd them into here. They shouldn't die, because they'll hit the water at the bottom. I've blocked off the up part, so they can't get back up. And we should be good to go. All right, guys, here we go. No. There you go. Oh. Eh. Yay! He's fine. He's fine. Whoa. You want to go see your friend? Of course you do. Go see your friend. Hey! Here we come! Blah. Hey, buddy! You found a workstation. How convenient. You want to come out this way? There you go. Ah, phew. Okay. We got him down here. Now we just have to make a couple of cubby holes. Ah, much better. Now I can hear myself think. All right, we are going to move these guys over to these two little spots here, where we're going to trade all this zombie flesh and a bit more that I just picked up. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard, right? Getting them through here is going to hurt, I think, though. Let's try to make it as quick and as painless as possible, shall we? Ow, 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 ow. You okay, buddy? Phew. Sorry about that. All right, you are coming over here. I don't want to look behind me. Ah. Well, poopies. Well, I don't know if that villager died just from suffocation or because he was attacked by zombies as we went past. Because he died really fast. Ah, sigh. So, I changed the direction of the zombies, and we are going to try again with the remaining guy that we have. Let's go, buddy! Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die! What did you hit your head on? Okay. Okay. Ha! You found a new workstation, did you? Okay, we got this far, Now we just need you to go into one of these two corners. Will you comply? Probably not. You will. Yay! Hey, all right. And there we go. He has finally changed back to a cleric. Ah, and we can try to trade some of this crazy rotten flesh with him. Yes, excellent. 32 is a good number. We can do so much rotten flesh. Well, we have got our enchanting setup back in place down here at the zombie farm. And we're able to trade rotten flesh now. As you can see, this guy is a little bit exorbitant. He started off good. Now he's, I don't know why you're so expensive now. But he's an expert, and we'll have to get maybe some glass bottles down here to trade with him to unlock them all the way. And sadly, we lost our other guy. So in a future episode at a future time, we'll wrangle another villager down here so we can get rid of all the rotten flesh that we have stored up down here. And all the rotten flesh we're going to get in the future. So I think we're going to call this project mostly done. And we are going to launch to our next project. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of blocks to place. And I think you could tell from the time lapse that, yeah, this is a model of a Saturn V rocket. We haven't yet done the 5 massive rocket nozzles that are on the bottom of this thing. Plus, this isn't actually going to be the launch pad. It'll be further down. At this point, we've got a huge chamber inside here, all the way up to that cap up there. And from the top to probably about maybe halfway down, about 40 blocks, 56, 60 blocks, we're going to have a bunch of platforms for creepers to spawn on, and then they're going to get pushed off the platforms with some water that's on a clock. They're going to fall down, go splat, and we're going to collect their gunpowder, turn their gunpowder into rockets, and then I think what I'll try to do is shoot the rockets as they're produced out the nozzles in these 5 locations. And so it'll be raining rockets down below to a collection system at the bottom, which will be on the rocket pad where this launched from. So as we pass through the cap at the top of the first cylinder, we're into the second cylinder. This is where the control will be to manage the timer that will cause the water to flood the platforms below. And then if we go about, say 24 blocks up, give or take, probably around this spot here, we're going to have a little platform. And that platform is going to be where we stand in order to have the farm function at full speed. It's just the right distance away from the top platform. The bottom platform is still within range. And the crafters that will be making the rockets are also still in range so that nothing disappears because it's beyond the 128 blocks radius of the game. And then at the very top, if we keep on going, you finally come through to what we're going to hollow out as the capsule. We've got just one layer so far lit up, but we're going to knock this down a couple more, and we're going to put a couple of screens up, probably iron trap doors for allowing windows as if it were a capsule, but allowing us access into this area to come down to our AFK platform above the farm down here. So for now, I am going to switch over to some cobblestone, and we are going to use about 1 million bamboo trapdoors, some cobblestone, and then I'll come back when I'm putting in the redstone and let you guys see the finished product. It has been some time later since we last chatted, and we have installed down here the droppers that are going to accept the gunpowder that the creepers drop up there on top of all those hoppers and spit it out the engines, which if we drop down, this middle one I might leave open, and so we can get inside the bottom easily. And then there we go. We've got a bunch. We got the 5 huge engines at the bottom of the Saturn V, and out of the 4 corner ones, we should see a pretty decent stream of gunpowder once this thing is operational. Meanwhile, if we go up a bit higher here, we can take a look and we can see, yep, there is one of the platforms. And there are 25 more above that. And you can see each level here. They're all identical. We've got the bamboo trapdoors to make sure only creepers spawn. We've got all these lovely pillars everywhere to make sure no spiders spawn. So this is a creeper-only farm. And what we have to do is we have to add the dispensers with water buckets and the observers down the middle column here. And that's what will flush the creepers to the outside edge and force them off to fall down onto those, onto those hoppers below. There are a lot of platforms here. Let's get to the top and I'll show you the redstone one up there. So here we are at the top. This is where the clock is. It's obviously, you can adjust it. Right now it's at its longest tick length. It reads off this comparator. We'll have to start it, we put a redstone torch right on this block here. And it'll power everything on. And then when the signal comes across and subtracts off, it will power everything off. So it'll be this fairly long on circuit and then a fairly long off circuit. Each time it's on, the water will flow, and each time it's off, the water will stop, allowing creepers to respawn. All right, so in order to get the observers and droppers, dispensers down the middle here, we needed to create a second row of scaffolding here because we need to get down to each level, like so. And we can't really do this where we'd like to be able to do it, in the middle. So to start off, the way this works is we need the observer facing there. And then we gotta slide across. And then we get out of our hole. We can get out of our hole. And we put our dispenser there. So this is why you can't really just zip right down the middle, because one face is down, one face is up, and there's only a gap of one in the middle. So it's a bit of a pain, actually. But there it is. One layer done. We have 25 more to go. We'll see you at the bottom. Okay, system is armed. Now we just have to, make sure that we've got a bucket of water in every level. And because once we take these torches out and fill in this big hole here, there is no going back. We're never going to be able to get up here without dying with all the creepers. So let's be real careful on this, one layer at a time, and see how it goes. Yep, we got ourselves a water bucket. That's one layer done. Ooh, now we just gotta get rid of this. Up. And down we go. Oh no! Okay, everything's still fine. Did they all get washed away? Oh god, they all got washed away. That's not good. Oh, we may encounter a creeper further down. That's dangerous. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't blow me up. Please don't blow me up. Please don't blow me up. Oh god, this is dangerous now. We are in dangerous territory, people. Oh god, it got flushed all the way down. Okay, we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Think we're safe. Think we're safe. Ow. Well, it's good to know that the droppers are working. Oh, boy. My stuff. Yeah, I wonder which side of the rocket I died on. Okay, well, it appears to be in one piece from this angle. Other than this hole right here, seems to be okay. We may have dodged a bullet. Well, we didn't really dodge a bullet, did we? Boom. All right, we've been doing some fine tuning. I stood on the platform just up there, checked down below, back and forth I've gone. Had to add a few more of these repeaters into the mix to just delay it a bit longer to give the creepers a chance to fully come in as far as spawning down below. It's working fine, except I was getting some zombies and some spider flesh, spider eyes, should I say, and skeleton debris from the system. And yeah, that explosion didn't just damage the bottom. I forgot about all of the trapdoors that were on the top of that layer, and they were all blown off. So we've now replaced those. So this should be good to go. I'm going to come up here, and I am going to get into Freecam because I can't be in two places at once. This here is basically the optimal spot to be in order to get them to spawn in. And we are going to switch here to Freecam mode and whiz up to the top and out into the world. Whoosh. And we'll head in through the bottom and see how things are going. Oh, there goes some gunpowder. There goes some gunpowder. Okay, we have got gunpowder coming out of the rocket engines. This is good. This is a good start. Let's get in here. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think it'll be okay. It's not the world's fastest farm, that's for sure. But if we wait here long enough, we're going to get lots of gunpowder. And we do now need a way to collect it all down out here, which is where we're going to build a little platform as if the Saturn V rocket had taken off from the platform. I might build a giant tower beside it when I have enough red blocks, but for now I'm just going to pretend that it's invisible, and we'll create a little platform here to capture the rocket fuel, the gunpowder that's flying out of the bottom of these giant engines. There we go. All right, this one last little update. We've actually put down a little collection system down below. This farm does seem to work from down here or up there, so that's good to know. I think it's because of our proximity to the Mushroom Island and the depth of the water below us that there's not a lot else spawning, which is great. Yeah, you can see that the gunpowder is coming through the system, and if we go outside, I'm not sure you can see it. But up in there, right beside where the dropper is in the engines, is I put in a cobweb just so that we can gather up the gunpowder and get it to come to a very specific spot, instead of having multiple hoppers everywhere down here. We got 4 spots for them to come to. And if we go here, hop out here, 6 there. There seems to be a bit of favoritism as far as which side they're spawning on. Why are you so low? Anyway, so we've got half a stack already in each of those barrels except for this one. So I will just be kind and put, yeah, there. They're all falling on this side. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Oh, here we go. Wow, you can barely see it because of the way the server works, but it did get there. It did fall into there. There's nothing on the ground, or should I say in the water. And that is it. We're at this level here. We are going to create our platform that the rocket rocketed off from. We'll probably maybe put some thrust particles, glass or colored glass underneath each of those rocket engines. And then eventually over here, we will build the tower that it blasted off from. Next time's going to be a very interesting episode. So, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. The rocket shadow is getting in front of me. I'm getting dark. No, stay in the light. Stay in the light. Oh. Apparently there's some extra scaffolding. And it drowned. Cool. So as I was saying, thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other again real soon. Bye-bye for now.